Hi, my name is Angela McHouston and I'm a flutist. I'm going to be talking today about how to put together your flute properly. First off, give it a look-see. How is it set up in the box? There's only one right way for a flute to be in the case. You want, this is your G sharp key, the long pointy arm. You want it facing towards you. You also want your head joint with the lip plate on the left side and your foot joint. This key on the back should also be facing towards you. Okay? There's only one right way for a flute to go in a case, and if it's not in there correctly, you could end up bending keys, you could end up doing some damage to your flute, and I'm pretty sure your parents or your grandparents don't want to be paying for that. So, to take it out of the case and to put it together, you grab it. You never grab by the keys because these can bend, okay? So you grab your left hand, put this is what we call the barrel, wrap around, grab your head joint around the end here. This is called the tenon, and you put the two together. And you do not put them all the way in, okay? I've got about this far from the end of mine, okay? And then now you've grabbed the two of these together, you put the two together, grab your foot joint, and you grab your foot joint by the end here, again, not by the keys, and you put the two of those together. Gently. There's no jamming or anything difficult about it, okay? Another thing, don't ever put cork grease on a flute. It doesn't have cork on the ends. Cork grease is for instruments like a piccolo or some piccolos actually, wooden piccolos or clarinets, because they have corks around the end that can dry out and they need grease. You never ever need cork grease on your flute tenons. Don't ever put it on there. It's a mess to get off. You just don't need it, okay? I don't care what your band director said. You don't need it, trust me. Okay, so if you have trouble, if you already know how to put your instrument together, but you have trouble taking it apart, you might want to check the tenons for tarnish buildup. And I have a polishing cloth, and what I do frequently is I polish the entire flute with the cloth. You don't ever want to get into the keys there, but I mean, just polish it gently, right? And then you take that polishing cloth and you take this off and you polish the end of the tenon, and then I take it on the inside of the barrel, take my finger and polish all the way around, and you'd be surprised at the junk that comes out of there. And just that little bit of tarnish, which is natural. I mean, this is silver, so it's gonna it's gonna tarnish, and that can build up, and that will cause it to stick. Okay. So we want to talk about cleaning your instrument. If you have one of those flute swabs, which one of those things that people tend to jam up here and get rid of the moisture after you play, I would get rid of it immediately. I mean, they're okay for swabbing it out, but the problem is most people swab it out and then they put it right back in the instrument and close the case, which is exactly the same thing as if you took a hot shower and then closed your bathroom door. What's going to happen to the bathroom? All that steam and moisture is going to create some mold and some mildew, and you don't want that in your bathroom, and you don't want that in your flute any more than you want in the bathroom, right? So when you get done playing, you always need to clean out your instrument. And what I use, I have a wooden stick here. They also come in metal, and this is just a silk flute swab. You can find these at any band store. I think I got this at Flute World or Carolyn Nussbaum. So you can see, and it can be cleaned, by the way. This is silk, so it can be just throw it in the washer, hand wash, no fabric softener, but it's got a pointy end, and then it's got a long, you know, it's a big pile of material here, right? So even if you don't have one of these, which silk is great, but what you really want is something that's lint-free. So if you, a sock is not great, but a handkerchief, if you can find handkerchiefs, those are great. So you thread this just like you're threading a needle. You thread it through, pull it through, and then I wrap mine over the top. So when you put this up into the flute, it's not going to damage the instrument. So I put this over the top, and then I wrap it around, just like that, right? And to clean the head joint, just like that. So all I'm doing is twisting, take it out, and with the body of the flute, this is how I do it. Just put it all the way through and pull it through, and that's it, and that's all that needs to be done. If you'd like some more information about playing the flute You can find me at my website, www.musicstrong.com. You can also shoot me an email, angela@musicstrong.com, or visit my Facebook page, facebook.com/musicstrong. And you can hit me up on Twitter at fluteangel, FLUTEANGEL. Talk to you soon.